Hey everybody! Welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb. We're over in Deb's kitchen cooking today, and I was showing her my sister's recipe box. My sister Pam was a great cook, and this is her old recipe box that she made back in the probably very early 80s, I would assume, or maybe even before that. Who knows? But anyway, I pulled out a recipe, and it was one of our favorites that we made as kids. Now, did you take home ec?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did y'all make these?
I don't remember making those.
Okay. So I took a class in high school, and our teacher, Miss Zipperer, who is Bonnie Casey. Yep. She had us make these. They are called hobnobs.
I bet we did make them. I remember doing a whole meal. But
Yeah.
I bet if you did those.
And I don't even know back then if she called them hobnobs. She may have just called them chocolate oatmeal cookies or boiled
no bake cookies, no bake chocolate cookies.
Some
There's
people
all
call
kinds
boiled.
of names for them.
There's all kinds of names. But you know what my favorite name for them is, Debbie?
I do. Yeah, I'm going to let you tell it.
Doo-doo cookies. Because
Don't let that make you not like them.
They may sort of resemble
Something.
said doo-doo. But some people also call them hobnobs, and then other people may call them cow patties.
Yes,
but whatever you call them, you need to call me if you make them, because I'm going to eat them. I love them. They're wonderful cookies, and they're easy, and everybody needs to know how to make these cookies.
But I have made them when it didn't work. Do you know why it didn't work?
Yes, I do know
What did I
why.
do wrong?
It has to do with the weather.
Because it doesn't. They don't get hard like they should. So.
If the humidity is not just right, like we live in the South and it's always humid down here, right?
Yes.
So if
in the summer.
somehow about that barometric pressure or whatever it's called, anyway, but yeah, it has to do with the weather.
Okay.
Never try to make them when it's raining because they will not turn out great.
Okay.
I mean,
That's what I've done.
That's been my experience. I could be totally off base, but I'm sure it has to do with the weather. So, we've got the ingredients here. We got quick
oats. That's important too.
Yes.
It's got to be the quick oats.
The quick oats, not the kind that take 5 minutes to cook, because that you can use those, but they will not be done. And then you have Hershey's cocoa, or any brand of cocoa. I like Hershey's. You have 2 cups of sugar. You have peanut butter, 1/2 cup.
My favorite too is Peter Pan, by the way.
Yes, and use creamy. You can use crunchy, but it changes the whole thing. 1 stick of butter, yum. And that's real butter, not margarine.
Okay, so
What else? We got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/2 cup of milk. Okay, we will put this recipe down in the comments. Okay, Deb, so I need
sugar. Is that the 2 cups? Sugar.
I could almost do this one in my sleep. So 2 cups of sugar. Before I do that, I do this.
Oh, yes.
3 tablespoons.
Heaping tablespoons?
Leveled.
Or full level
I do
tablespoons?
level.
Okay.
On these, because you don't want to make it too chocolatey.
I don't know. Can it be too chocolatey?
I think so. I accidentally used dark chocolate one time. They were very dark, very chocolate.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, very dark chocolate.
1/2 cup of milk.
I'm going to stir this up. I'm just going to stir it up where, it's all mixed in together good. And we've got the stove on medium high. So, and you want to stir it a lot because you don't want anything to stick. Anytime you have sugar in something, it's likely to burn really easily. Okay, so here goes the milk.
1/2 cup of milk, and then you got to bring that to a
1/2 cup
boil.
of milk, and this is 2%. It calls for whole milk, but we don't use whole milk. Do you, Debbie?
I always use 2%.
We use 2% or 1% even. Sometimes we got into drinking skim milk, but we kind of got out of that, and now we just drink 1% or 2%. So you mix that up, and you got a nice chocolatey, sugary,
Yummy goodness.
Yummy goodness. That's right. So you get it mixed up good, and then you're going to bring it to a boil. It doesn't take but a minute, really, to get it boiling.
Now, these are no bake, right? No bake cookies.
They're no bake. You don't even have to turn your oven on. We
Just
do
one
have
stove.
the oven on right now, however, because we're cooking something else in there.
I'm going to check that in just a minute, too.
Okay. All right, what you doing over there, Debbie?
So, this is a Pampered Chef product, and it's called the Measure, Mix, and Pour.
Okay.
So I put the peanut butter in here
Uh-huh.
that we're going to add after the mixture comes to a boil.
Yep.
So I've already put it. Let me get another one. I'll show you how it works.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll be right back. This is
Okay.
my kitchen, so I have more than one.
There you go. You know what? I've got to add this butter. We almost
Well,
forgot.
it didn't say to add butter yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we add it.
Bring to boil.
Milk.
Add peanut butter.
Sugar, butter. Add it.
Okay.
See, it's got to melt. And then you got to bring it all to a rolling boil.
So this is a larger measure, mix, and pour.
Okay.
So what you do with this, I'm using a half a cup of peanut butter. So on one side, you're going to use it for solids like
Okay.
peanut butter or shortening, or regular butter. And the other side, which has the pour spout, would be for your liquids.
Okay.
So if you want to get a half of a cup of peanut butter, you push this cup down
where
to
it
the
says
half a cup or the 1 cup. If you want to get a cup of water on the other side, you just fill it up to the 1 cup, and then you would pour.
Oh,
So when we
nice.
when you put your half a cup of peanut butter in here, we're just going to go shove, and it's going to fall right
And
out.
it's going to push it out.
Yes. So that's a measure, mix, and pour. One of my favorite things from Pampered Chef.
Awesome. They just have all kinds
Let me
of
just
gadgets.
look at the oven. I'm going to take these out right quick
Okay.
while you keep stirring and talking.
Okay.
They do have a lot of gadgets, though.
Yes, they do. But we needed to video that, didn't we?
No, not yet. Not yet. This is
Okay.
good.
Okay, so when you
I know
make
what we're
these,
doing.
okay, Debbie knows what we're doing. I'm glad she does because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm glad she knows what we're doing. So I do know what I'm doing here over on this in this pan. Here I'm gonna fix this camera so y'all can see what I'm doing and not have to look at my ugly face. Me. Okay,
So, how's it coming?
it's
Looking
coming.
really
I had to
good.
turn it up. I didn't realize you had it down on like low.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So I turned it up and it's getting, the butter's melting. Butter's melting and it will be boiling here in a second. Now when it starts boiling, you boil it for 1 minute.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
Oh,
It boils
okay.
for 1 minute.
Okay.
Do you have a teaspoon?
Yes.
Like 1 teaspoon thingy?
Yes.
So we'll have to measure our vanilla.
1 teaspoon.
And when I make these, y'all, my daughter Lindsay, my youngest daughter, loves these doo-doo cookies. So usually when I go to see her, I take her some. So Deb, I'm gonna take some of these this weekend.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
You see Lindsay, she will love it. So it's almost there. It's about ready to boil.
And then we're gonna put how many cups of oats in it?
Okay, you're gonna put 3 cups of oats. Wow, this is a honking
Isn't it big?
measuring cup. How many? It holds 4
4
cups. Oh,
Isn't it cool how you can read it from the inside?
Yes, I love this. Look at that, y'all. Well, you probably can't see it, but it's really, really a big measuring cup. So yeah, give me 3 cups of the quick cooking oats. And y'all, I have made a mistake and used the regular oats before.
Did it work okay?
It worked okay, but they were not done, and that's one reason you use the quick oats, because this hot chocolate mixture is what cooks your oats. But if you're using the 5-minute one, they don't cook them all the way.
And I've actually used more than 3 cups before.
I have
If
to.
my mixture was a little still runny,
Yeah,
I would go ahead and
exactly.
just add a little more.
So just kind of.
We have plenty.
Yeah, we do have plenty.
If that's needed.
And y'all, these are just the store brand. I've found that any of the oats really taste the same to me. You know, I used to be stuck on, they have to be Quaker oats or whatever, but I get what's on sale. This was a full $2 cheaper than the Quaker, so $2 is $2.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a favorite cookie that you make?
Besides my sugar
Besides
cookies?
your own cookies, yes. Or
Probably.
With these are
Probably
Lindsay's
be
favorites.
this one. It would probably be this one. It's just something we've always made in our family. But also, Daryl's mama made an oatmeal cookie for Christmas every year, and she would serve that with homemade red punch for Christmas. So when we eat those, it's just like, really nostalgic and
Reminds
great.
you of her.
Reminds me of her. So, we were talking about the recipes, using old recipes, and, it's important to keep those family recipes alive. And I know a lot of people, Deb, maybe they don't even like to cook, and maybe they get recipes passed down to them. But hang on to those recipes because it's part of your family's heritage, because everything that we do revolves around food, right?
Almost everything.
I
we
know.
do.
I get up in the morning, think about food. I go to bed at night, think about food. So, okay, this is boiling really good, y'all. I want you to see it. It's boiling really good. I'm going to let that boil for 1 minute. Do you have an Alexa? Oh, it's unplugged.
Yes, I
she's
unplugged
got
it for
hers
this. So
unplugged.
let me just do the timer.
Timer for 1 minute.
1:00.
Yep. So we're going to let this boil for 1 minute. Now, Deb, the times that you have had it where it didn't maybe set up all the way, maybe you didn't boil it long enough.
Could have been.
So I always time it because I don't trust my own brain.
And I'm terrible with the timer.
I'm like, oh, that's been a minute, but it's only
Almost
been
every
20
time
seconds.
I cook, I forget to set the timer.
Yeah.
So
That's why I love Alexa, because you can just say, Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute.
I was going to just show the recipe.
Okay. Yeah, show it in
Because it is in. Oh, I can't even. There it
you
is.
go. Yeah.
This is
That's
your sister's,
Pam's,
right?
That's Pam's
This is her
handwriting.
handwriting.
Yep.
I have some for my mom, some recipes that are in my mama's handwriting.
And that is so special, y'all.
Someday, that's going to mean so much to everybody.
That
That
means a lot. And
You
one
have
reason
something
I
in their
have her
handwriting.
recipe box right now with me is because her daughters wanted me to take it and scan all the recipes in for them. So that's what I'm doing. And as I was doing it, I was going through the recipes and I thought, you know what, I'm going to cook some of these with Deb tonight. So that's what we're doing.
So
I'm
peanut butter now?
Yeah, peanut butter now. Well, after the
Okay.
vanilla. Oh, this
Here's
one's been
your-
open. Oop. And,
Still didn't.
oh man. There you go.
I got it. Here.
Deb.
Here, use
Help,
this.
Deb.
Use this one. 1 teaspoon
Okay,
of that one.
1 teaspoon. So I'm going to pull it off of the eye because when I put this cold vanilla in this hot mixture, what do you think is going to happen?
Explode?
Watch. Nothing. At my house it goes anyway, but it didn't do it at all. Is this a cast iron pan?
No, it is not cast iron. It looks it, but it's
does
not
look
cast
it.
iron. It's
Okay,
not
so I
heavy.
pulled it back on the eye, and now we're going to add, and watch Debbie's fancy mixing cup. Blurb, blurb. I'm going to get all that peanut butter goodness off of there. Okay. All right, so I've added the peanut butter, and now I'm just going to stir it until that peanut butter melts, which doesn't take long at all because this is so hot. You do not want to get this on your hand. You do not want to splash this on your face.
Don't
It hurts so
splatter.
bad. You don't want to splatter this. You don't want to burn yourself with this because it is super hot. But
And it makes quite a few cookies too.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
look like a big pot
makes
of
a
stuff,
lot.
but it makes quite a few cookies.
I don't think you can see it.
I
but-
can turn the camera down.
Now
a
just
little
kind of
bit.
hold it down. Hold the whole thing down so it'll have the light.
Okay, got you.
So you can see
There you go.
what this is looking like. See, there's some peanut butter left. I'm going to try to get that all mixed up. Really
looking so
easy.
good
Now
and
this,
smooth.
this is a great thing to cook with your teenagers and teach them how to cook it themselves because it's super easy. Okay, here we go.
Peanut butter. Oats going in. Oatmeal going in.
Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna pour that much in there. I may not need all this. I don't know. We'll see.
And that's just why I've added more before, because I get to stirring and
And
have
it's
a
like-
little too much liquid, so
Yeah.
I just add some more to make
Right.
them a little bit thicker.
It's looking good
And then
so far.
you just drop them out by the spoonfuls on
That's
your
what I
wax
do.
paper.
Now I was telling Deb that Trisha Yearwood was cooking these on her show, and I didn't listen close enough to know if she used this Pam's recipe. But
I would like to know if it's
I know. I need to look that up. But anyway, she was using a little scooper like you've got
okay.
to scoop them out. But y'all, you know, I ain't got no time for that, so I usually just swap them out with my wooden spoon.
All right, we're gonna do a
So
spoon.
I did use every bit of that oatmeal. Yeah, the
3
oatmeal.
cups.
So
Oh
let me-
man, they look good.
look at that,
Yeah.
y'all. Okay, so yeah, that would probably be better. You know what? When this cools off, maybe you start eat that.
Set it in the oatmeal bowl there.
Okay, I'll set it in that oatmeal bowl. Okay, and so what I do is I just take a spoon of this.
Is that too big a spoon, or you
I
like
don't
that
think
size?
so. I like big ones.
Okay.
If I'm going to eat a cookie, I want it to be a good bite. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So I'm just going to take and just spoon this out. And they don't have to be shaped perfectly. Matter of
Now.
fact, mine are usually oval shaped.
Now, can you eat these immediately?
It would burn your mouth.
Well, after it cools.
but, okay.
Does it? I mean,
It takes.
do they have to harden or anything?
Oh, okay. It takes sometimes. It's like you said before. Sometimes they don't set up as fast.
Yeah.
So usually 5-10 minutes, and they set up good enough. But y'all, I'm making a big mess on Debbie's stove.
It can be clean.
So you see.
Oh man, I know these
I
are
know, I
good.
can't wait. I can smell them, and it's. Y'all,
We need
these
a
are
smell
so
audition for
good.
sure.
You see why I call them doo-doo cookies?
We gotta have some more.
My husband doesn't like it when I call them that. He
I'd
says
rather
that's
have-
not
I'd
nice.
rather have what
Cow patty?
No, well,
Hobnob.
hobnob sounds better to me.
Well, of course it
Sounds a
does.
little more appetizing.
Oh yeah.
Here's some more wax paper. Do you
But my
want?
girls know that when I say doo-doo cookies, they know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Here, I can fit a couple more over here. You see I'm making them big. You don't have to make them this big. I'm just in a hurry because it's me.
I would probably make them smaller,
Of course
just to
you
have
would.
more, and then I wouldn't feel as bad if I eat 2 or 3
Yeah,
small ones.
exactly. Hey, I don't feel bad anyway. I'll take 3 or 4 of these big honking ones and eat it.
They look so good. They're gonna be
Hey.
amazing. Oh, how is it?
Perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Yum.
Okay, so,
I guess I get the big spoon then.
oh, not fair.
I mean,
So, y'all,
yeah.
isn't that good?
Ooh, really taste the peanut butter.
So be sure you get this recipe. It's in the comments. Like and share our Facebook page, and come back and see us next time.
Bye.
Bye. See y'all.